We took quite a few casualties on that one. Again, bad casualties. And that's when I got hit in the leg. And
In Munsanli, right?
yeah, and I got wounded in the leg, just above the knee, right there. And
Were Chinese, right?
Chinese, yeah.
Right.
And I got evacuated out, and that's when they found out how old I was. And I got discharged from the Army.
When was that? So it's going to be April?
April. And while I was in the hospital, I took high school courses. Of course, had taken high school courses before. And I went back to Oklahoma,
Mm-hmm.
taking summer schools, and graduated formally from high school. And when I got out of high school, I joined the Air Force. And
When was that? Joining Air Force?
joined the Air Force in December 1952. And then I went to school at Lowry Air Force Base, and
Why did you do that?
I've often asked myself that. I just didn't have military's all I knew, and I had friends over there, I wanted to go help them out, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, for the record, I think it was Hungnam.
Oh, no.
Hungnam, right? So it's Heungnam, Hungnam Harbor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's north of Wonsan.
yes.
And you completely destroyed that Hungnam Harbor and you
Yes.
rescued so many North Koreans.
Yes.
Yes. For the record, I want to correct that. Yes.
And I was trained on a certain type of bomb fuse. And then they sent me back to Korea, to the 67th Tactical Reconnaissance Wing,
60.
7th
Uh-huh.
Tactical Reconnaissance Wing at Kempo Air Force Base, K-14, Korea.
What did you feel when you were heard that you are going to Korea?
Well, I wasn't too happy because a lot of my class,
I bet that.
a lot of the guys were going to Germany and other places, but I had this special fuse training. And it was designed for a special device, a special new type of photo flash bomb, which was like a king-size flash bulb. It would generate something a little over 4 million candlelight power for just less than half a second. But they wanted it to go off because of night photography and they're flying reconnaissance missions, and they wanted to go off at a certain altitude so they could get bigger spread. I saw the aircraft disintegrate.
So rest of them died in the
I
air?
was the only survivor.
Only survivor.
I was the only one that got out. And everybody's asked me, how high were we? All I can say is, when my chute opened, I swung about 3 times and hit the ground in a rice paddy, good Korean brown earth. And before I could get my chute completely off, they had me.
Do you remember the date?
Yeah, April the 13th.
April the 13th.
I don't know if it was a Friday or not. The Chinese turned me completely over to the North Koreans then.
So it wasn't North Korean soldier that
North
arrested-
Korean soldier captured me. My first interrogation was Chinese and North Korean, and the Chinese took me somewhere and then turned me over to the complete North Koreans. Now, Of all the prisoner of war camps, the Chinese took them over from the North Koreans because in 1 week we lost over 1,600 prisoners of war at a camp that were run by North Koreans, and the Chinese were a little more humanistic than the North Koreans, and they took over the camps. So the treatments eased off a little bit. And time means nothing now. I have no idea what day it is or anything. They came in and they gave us clean clothes. We did get 3 ounces of rice once a week, and plus the gruel. And I used to save my bread. You know, they gave me a small piece of bread, so I'd save my bread, you know, and that's what kept me going.